After the Fall. So After the Fall is the story of Wes Bentley, who's a pretty average, everyday, likable husband/father figure. He's got a nice house with a good pool, lovely family, and a pretty decent job. So when you're looking at this movie, the first thing you think is, okay, everything's good. I mean, he has a good job. Or at least he had a good job, because then you find out he's been cut from his insurance company. So he's kind of down on his luck a little bit. At that point, I realized, okay, maybe this has some parallels into the world we live in. I mean, the job market, let's face it, is not that great. He's struggling a little bit, but he doesn't want anybody to know it because he's supposedly in line for a promotion. So while he's trying to hide his financial situation from everybody, he does what every logical person in a situation would do. He robs somebody. Or rather, I'd say he robbed somebody, because when it happens, it's kind of like, wow, that totally wasn't planned at all. It's kind of random, really. Like, it kind of surprised me, too. So I'm thinking, okay, so I guess this is how people feel sometimes. Like, they've got no other method, so this is what happens. And then that becomes his life a little bit. He does these on and off criminal activities every now and then to try and get money for his family while keeping them in the dark about it. If you've seen any film like this where there's a lie revealed, you have a pretty good idea of how it's going to end. When I was watching this, I kind of thought it reminded me of The Incredibles. You know that scene where Mr. Incredible loses his job because he punches out his boss, and then he tells his wife he's got a promotion and he's going to be away for a while? Picture it like that, except he doesn't punch his boss out. So, yeah, it's not really spoiled. You have a pretty good idea how it's going to unravel. And when it unravels, it's slow. Kind of funny, really. I mean, there's this one point where Wes Bentley tries to act like a fake thug gangster, like, yeah, bitch, don't talk to me like that. It's a little strange. At some point in this movie, he befriends Jason Isaacs, who's this detective cop. Yeah, I think you pretty much know where that's going. It's a little bit weird to me, honestly, that Jason Isaacs is walking around with no accent, like a regular American or whatever. So that did put me off just a little bit. Ultimately, the movie actually was pretty entertaining, I would say. Because, well, it did keep me on edge a little bit. I mean, I thought I knew how it was going to end. I thought it was going to be very predictable, but it wasn't that predictable. I left a little bit of ambiguity in there, because that's what I do. It was very entertaining for the most part. I kind of like the characters. He's average. He's not unlikable. No one really is unlikable, except for one of Wes Bentley's friends in the movie. So how would I rate this? You know what? I would give it a silver ribbon rating. So, After the Fall, have you seen it? What did you think? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Do you think it has any parallels in the real world? Whatever you think, leave a comment below. Tell me how you feel. Also, while you're at it, don't forget to check out my blog. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at AsteroidMike. Don't forget to subscribe to me. And as always, I will see you in the next video.